Hey Class Athlete families, this is Coach Stu with a classy message for you after the bumper. Today will probably be my longest video message. I have 10 points for you. Let's get started. Number 10, congratulations. There were no yellow cards, no red cards, and no FIFA Fair Play points to give out to teams this past Saturday. I hope that trend continues. We are using FIFA Fair Play points this season as the second seeding for playoffs after win-loss tie points, ahead of goal differential. So it's very important. Also, for every single game, the team that has the most FIFA Fair Play points will automatically win the coin toss and get to decide which side of the field they want first. And if either team has to wear pennies for a game due to similar jersey colors, the team with the least FIFA Fair Play points will have to wear the pennies. That's something new we instituted this year. World Cup has been using it for a while, and it did come into play in the World Cup over this last summer. Number 9, keeping the games on time. Of course, that starts with teams and coaches and players showing up well before their game time, as well as being ready to take the field approximately 10 minutes before their game time once the previous game ends and before the gates get stuffed with parents trying to leave the fields. However, we also have a 3-2-1 process that will begin about 4 or 5 minutes before the game start. It's equipment check, captains, then starters. And once that process begins, we expect teams do not do any more warm-ups or activities on the field. Coaches should have their lineups ready to go and their fields ready, or their players ready to take the field at that time. And then as soon as the game ends, we expect teams to scat, which is shake hands, clean up, amble away, and team up outside the fences. It needs to be a quick process. The schedules are tight, so hoping everybody can help us out with that. Number 8, coach shirts. We ran out of a few coach shirt sizes last week. We've reordered some, and they should be available not this Saturday, but next Saturday. So if you're a head coach or an assistant coach on one of our soccer teams, please feel free to drop by the main soccer table on Field B next Saturday, and we'll get you hooked up. All right, number 7, word find. As part of our Stay Classy September monthly theme, we're offering a word find. It's an educational exercise, and it emphasizes the words that we think are classy and athletic. A player can fill one out. They can turn it in at the table on Soccer Field B and be entered into a drawing at the beginning of next month. Next week, we'll be offering a crossword puzzle. You can pick up some of these from your coaches for the younger ages or at the table. But most of you will want to print it out online at classathlete.com/theme. Number 6, the build out line. I probably should have called this the stand back line or something else because it's a very simplified version of a build out line. You'll see some cones about 20 yards from the end line. On goal kicks and free kicks that are inside of that zone, the other team must stand behind those cones until the ball is touched. Not on the second touch. It could be on the keeper or the free kicker or the goal kicker's touch, but they have to stand behind the line. The team that's kicking is free to quick kick it. They don't have to wait for the other team to stand behind the imaginary line, which will be marked by cones. So instead of a build-out line, it's more of a stand-back line to keep teams from cramming up close to goal kicks and free kicks near the goal. Number 5, as always, you can go online to classathlete.com to find team information, scores, standings, roster, even messaging, and web pages. However, we have a new app this year that makes communication very easy. You can sign up for snacks on it for the younger teams. You can communicate with your team, send messages to your coach, tell them whether you're going to make the practice or the game or not. That app is called Game Changer. Please download it. It requires that the coach download it first and add or import their team, which will automatically send invitations out to all the players and parents. It uses the email address on your account at classathlete.com. We hope you're taking advantage of that app. If you're having any problems with it, email me at stu@classathlete.com. Number 4, 3v3. 3v3 registration is officially open. We are hosting a tournament Sunday, October 7th at Redbug Lake Park from 8 a.m. to 2:30 or so p.m. Backup date will be October 14th if we have rain. It's player registration, not team registration, although you can request a team, a teammate, or a coach, and we will build the teams with the help of the coaches. It's $40 now through this Friday. After that, it'll be $45 for about 10 days, and then you're maybe out of luck after September 30th. It's been in high demand in the past, and we look forward to another fun tournament. Details are online, classathlete.com/3v3. Number 3, Lost and Found. I plan to bring a Lost and Found box to the field this Saturday at Field B next to the main soccer table. If you've left anything at the fields or courts in the last few months or even the last few seasons with Class Athlete, you can come check to see if it's there. Don't get your hopes high, but I do have a few items, and I'll try to bring that box periodically during the season. Numero dos, uniform problems. If you are not sure your uniform is going to be ready for this Saturday's game, please wear a shirt color similar to your team's jersey color. We'll provide pennies if necessary. Also, if you do have uniform problems, visit the soccer table on Field B. You'll see my lovely wife Stephanie or another staff member that can help you out and make sure we take note of your uniform problem and what size needs to be ordered or swapped, and we can take care of that on Monday for the following game. Also, if you have payments that still need to be made, please make that at the same time. Cash or check is acceptable. Number 1, not everyone can be number 1, but everyone can be classy. So in honor of our motto, class first, athlete second, we created a program called Catch Class. It's also in honor of successful college soccer coach Tony DeSico's book, Catch Them Being Good. Highly recommend it. After every game, we give out 2 cards to coaches that look like this. Bam. You've been caught. And if you've been caught being classy, that's a good thing. Some of the reasons you might be caught being classy are character ethic, learning something during the game or during the week at school, school achievements, teamwork, spark off the sideline, high energy, sportsmanship, being positive, assisting coaches, helping your teammates and supporting your teammates, picking them up when they're down. These are all things that you might be caught being classy for. How do I know? I read the back of the card. It ain't that hard. Coaches can't forget. Easy to remember. And we hope it'll be a tradition after every game, or at least at some point during the week, that every single coach will hand out these 2 cards to a player that's been classy. You can always catch them being classy. There's always something the kids on each team are doing well during the week. You put your name on the back, team, age, and you send a photo to catchclass@classathlete.com. It's right on the card. You can't miss it. catchclass@classathlete.com. We will have a weekly winner for all the entries. All right, 1 weekly winner, usually a $20 or $25 gift card or certificate from one of our sponsors, but regardless, we'll announce it every week. That's it. Game over. It's time to scat, my friends. Thank you for listening. If you made it this far, always remember that soccer can be the most fun and life-building sport on the planet if you allow it to be. So, be stupendous and stay classy, my friends.